Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity.
And the ball is intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. If that's setting the tone, then the tone is screeching nasty fingernails on the biggest chalkboard in the world.
But I like it. You're throwing on the first play of the game, right? You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to send a message to the defense that you're going to take shots and you're going to push the football down the field. But come on, man. I mean, you've practiced the opening play for this game all week long. You've executed it in practice. Didn't look like that this week.
Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. Using his legs, it's Chop. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. The corners are walked up tight. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Smashes through the tackle. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was in. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Lopez. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he tags on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Give to the single back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs.
Hit the afterburners, kid. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Go straight ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's going to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted, messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and well, it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. 1st down to start the drive after the break. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give to the tailback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Chubb. Runs through the tackle. Jukes his way for more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chubb. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Back to the ground game on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Setting up the screen, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. The 40, the 30, Past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown Doors. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Going up top. He's got it on the left. And he's running in the open. Touchdown! He found some daylight. It was time to make a house call.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air, it's Avant. Coming after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Carter. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now after the short completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Dropping back, it's Avant. Throws to the wideout. Throws it in. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Feeling some heat. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On second down, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They move the tight end all over. To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Here comes the offense on second down. Looks as if we are set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Pulls it in. It's Carter.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Avant. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moss. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Commodores are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. Fires left. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Quarterback adapting. He turns it loose to the left. And he makes the grab at the 20. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Chunked it away just as he was hit. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Finds his big tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. 3rd and goal coming up here. Wants to throw. It's Avant. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Texas. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Texas offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And a big return after the the offense for this possession.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He'll run it again. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to get him past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Snagged in the middle, it's Bargava. And it's a 1st down, they'll mark it at the 44. And the Commodores are marching down the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You got a really nice lead here late. You just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Got it in the middle. It's Bargava.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try the left side. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for space, it's Carter. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Waning moments, huge 4th down, and this crowd is rising to the occasion. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.